Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. uh, going to review today is one of my favorite hunting rifle. This is a muzzleloader rifle. Hunted with this one. um, this one is I bought it from a guy. It's not new. It's a used one. It's a little bit cheaper to buy a used one than buying a new one. So this is a night muzzle loader. It's made in the USA, and this is a very accurate gun. And today we're going to review and clean the barrel. This is previously used last hunting season, so I haven't cleaned it yet. So we're going to film this one, and I show you how to clean and use muzzle loader for hunting deer. This muzzle loader is 50 caliber muzzle loader on hunting a big game like white-tailed deer, moose. We don't usually hunt moose here in Manitoba anymore. So this one is usually used for hunting whitetail and elk. During the early season of white-tailed deer, you have to require to use muzzle loader, and this muzzle loader is usually take black powder muzzle loader, a loose powder, and a what they call it, Pyrodex Pyrodex 777 pellet. Okay, this muzzle loader is uses 50 caliber bullet. Usually this they came from 200 grain to 250 grain, I think. I'm not really sure about it, but the diameter of this bullet is 50 caliber, so it's required by the government that you use a heavy 50 caliber bullet on a muzzle loader. And during the whitetail deer season, it has a sabot on it, so it prevents from friction, and you can easily load it into the barrel. And what I usually use is the traditional Pyrodex black powder. This is a traditional muzzle loader powder. It's harder than Pyrodex. I usually use that for hunting. And to measure, we have here measuring cup, they call it. I don't know what they call it. It used to measure the powder accurately. What I do is I have a mark here, so I won't mess up with my my measurement. So when you're on the field and hunting, your bear get excited, you can easily have a mistake on measuring your powder. This measurement is up to 120 grain, but I don't usually use it to the maximum because it's very dangerous. Too many powder in the barrel explodes a lot, and it's not safe to it's not safe to pour more than 120 grain of black powder in it. So I have my own measurement. It's I only take 100 grain of the black powder. So they don't usually do 100. You can do 120 up to 120, but for me it's not going. It's not. You're not going to need 120 grain for hunting a deer. You just need I think I just need 100 grain bullet. It's gonna be fair if you are just shooting 100-yard deer. You don't need too much powder in it. So the other alternative powder is usually a modern day muzzle loader today is it takes what do you call it, 777 freeform pellet 50/50. This is a freeform pellet. It's came into a pellet. The powder they form it into a pellet, so it can usually just drop it into in your barrel. One pellet is measuring into a 50 grain, so you need 2 of these for hunting. You just drop 2 pellet into your barrel, then you're good to go. And what we call it, what I usually use for the primer is I use the 209 primer. This brand of Muzzleloader, it came with a plastic cap on it, so you can load it up, then put it into safe, and then just pull the trigger, and it's gonna be easily burn the powder. I usually use this 209. So yes. Now we're going to do is we're going to clean after hunting. You have to clean the muzzle loader because it's got a lot of carbon inside. If you use it for hunting, it has a lot of carbon inside, so you have to clean the barrel before you're storing it after hunting, so it won't be corroded inside, because the black powder that you use is very corroded. So to avoid damaging your barrel and damaging the rifle itself, is to clean it. Every time you use a muzzle loader, you have to clean it before storing in the safe, because otherwise they're gonna damage all the parts inside, because the powder that you use, the carbon is very corroded. So what we're going to do today is we're going to clean the barrel before storing it. This one is usually I use this season. I use this one, but I didn't get a deal with this. Oil, cleaned and stored, so we can use it next year again for hunting, for the hunting season next year. Okay, so first we have to do is what we have to do is first we have to take the bolt. It uses a equivalence here. Have to take off the safety trigger first. This gun is I already checked this gun. It's not loaded, so I have to take the bolt first with the Allen wrench. There's a screw, a small screw here, so you have to take this first before you can take off. You can slide and take off the bolt. We just put these pieces all together here so that we don't mess up with the parts. Then take off the bolt. This is the bolt. This is usually this brand is a knife. So this is the bolt and this is the primer. Usually slide the primer in it. Then you're good to go. It's this primer is gonna fire the small hole here at the barrel. Then it's gonna start the fire on the barrel, so you got accurate firing. Sometimes muzzleloaders is if you don't sit this primer, or there's an oil in this primer, it doesn't fire. It doesn't burn the powder inside, so you got a late reaction on it. So that's not good. If you fire the primer and it doesn't go that quick, if you are aiming at a deer, the deer might hear the blast on this one first, then the blast on the barrel, so that the deer can run away before the bullet reaches it. So I recommend to clean everything. You clean the oil. If you're going to use it, you're gonna clean it free from any debris and oil, because otherwise you have the late reaction and burning the powder with the primer. So I take off this bolt first, then I think we have the wrench here.